FAQ, and I'm going to like very quickly go through this. This is the last slide. So how does Tokenized TSLA maintain its 1/100th peg to Tesla? Tokenized TSLA uses a transparent, rule-based interest rate policy to stabilize around the 1/100th Tesla peg. If Tokenized TSLA trades below the peg, the policy automatically increases interest rate to attract buyers. If it trades above the peg, LeoStrategy can issue more Tokenized TSLA at its discretion to meet demand, which allows it to expand the marketplace without diluting token holders. What happens if Tokenized TSLA trades below or above the peg? Below the peg, the interest rate increases and optional staking lock incentives activate if it deviates by more than 10%. That draws in buyers and reduces float. If it's above the peg, the interest rate stays at 3%, which is the lowest it can go. LeoStrategy can issue more Tokenized TSLA into strength in order to push the price back towards the peg, which allows it to expand the marketplace without diluting token holders. What triggers policy rate hikes and staking lock incentives? They are completely rule-based and tied to the price deviation bands, which is that one slide we were going over. The staking lock incentives are triggered at 10% deviation to the downside, and they offer extra yield to anyone who locks their Tokenized TSLA for 30, 60, or 90 days. This creates a clear defense mode when the peg drifts meaningfully. Can the peg hold during extreme Tesla volatility? Yes. The peg isn't maintained through redemption, but through economic incentives. If Tesla moves sharply, the peg may temporarily widen, but predictable policy and over-collateralization encourage arbitrageurs to step in quickly. The peg doesn't need to be the perfect tick for tick, but it needs to be credible and self-correcting over time. Can Tokenized TSLA redeem Tesla? No, it cannot redeem Tesla. Tokenized Tesla is collateralized by Leo on LeoStrategy's balance sheet, not by Tesla shares. There are no Tesla shares. And then the way it maintains the peg is through rate-driven interest rate policy. So that kind of covers what backs Tesla. And then what happens if Leo's price rises or falls? Well, if Leo's price goes down, then the collateralization ratio decreases. So LeoStrategy essentially needs to buy up more Leo, or the Leo price needs to recover. I think at all times, the tokenized Tesla shares that are out there in the market are going to be so over collateralized that I just don't find that to be a major issue. And if you consider that LeoStrategy is a profitable economy in and of itself, if the Leo price drops, they can actually just buy even more Leo. Profitability is king here, and I think LeoStrategy is building in a very strategic way so that there's only $100,000 worth of tokenized Tesla, for example, and they already hold over like $600,000 worth of Leo. That makes tokenized Tesla very over collateralized, and if the price of Leo drops, they can literally just go out and buy more. The key is not letting things like tokenized Tesla get too big too quickly. So strategically scaling things while maintaining profitability is the key. And I think LeoStrategy is doing a very good job of that. What happens if Leo's price rises? Well, that's a great thing for LeoStrategy because their entire balance sheet is made up of Leo. All the assets are over collateralized by Leo. So if Leo doubles in price, now all the assets are 2x more collateralized than they were prior to the jump in price. All of this stuff is very reflexive. As the Leo economy grows, the LeoStrategy economy can grow. As both economies grow, the profitability of the market makers grows.